Do you, as a curly haired natural, experience the dreaded
single strand knots?
Hi Usi Gang, my name is Usone Kaku and I make videos on natural hair, beauty, and a lifestyle. So if you're into that sort of thing where you like to see or talk about natural hair, makeup, or anything beauty related, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so that you can be on this journey with us as we grow. And then go ahead and hit the like button if you enjoy the content that I have planned for you today, so that I can know whether or not this is the type of thing you want to see on my channel. So today I'm very excited to be partnering with another YouTuber. Her name is Ashley of AshieLauren 365, and she also does natural hair videos. So Ashley, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us more about your channel.
Hi, thanks so much for having me on your channel. I'm so excited for these questions today. And hi everyone, my name is Ashley. My channel is Ashie, A-S-H-I-E, Lauren 365. And basically, my channel focuses on all things natural and curly hair.
Thank you, Ashley. So definitely check out her channel, which will be linked in the description below. And I'm going to freeze frame it here because I failed to mention she also has a video up that she uploaded yesterday featuring me, and in it we talk about protective styling and how to care for them. So please do be sure to check that out on her channel too. So of course I'm in braids, but as you can probably tell, Ashley does have a hair type that has a looser curl pattern, a much looser curl pattern than I do. So I thought, why not ask her some burning questions that I and the Usi Gang community have always wanted to know about curly hair patterns. So definitely stick around because this is gonna be some juicy stuff. And of course, if we didn't ask something that you have always wanted to know, just go ahead and leave a comment down below, ask your question, and maybe she can answer later. So, okay. So let's get into it, shall we? I've got my trusty little journal here full of burning questions. Like so many questions. Okay, now let me start this off by saying that a lot of these questions do mostly pertain to what we assume looks more like type 3 hair. And having said that, I am not asking these questions to say that Ashley is the spokesperson for type 3 hair. These are just questions that we're asking her based on her own experience. Okay, so don't come at her and definitely don't come at me because yeah. But first question, Ashley, is the LCO and LOC method or some method of sealing in moisture a common thing done in the curly hair community?
Ooh, I'm loving this first question. So the LCO or LOC method, I myself follow the LOC method. When I was transitioning, I tried the LCO method and it kind of worked for me, but I get much better results with the LOC method. And I was actually surprised talking to other naturals how few people actually know about the LOC method. And I mean, I did attend a Shea Moisture event recently and they talked about the LOC method. People who attended that event knew what it was and they were communicating about it. But I'm still really surprised by how many people still don't know about it. But I think the ones who do know about it do love to use either the LCO or LOC method. And I don't really know which one is more common amongst the curly hair community, but it feels like it's growing for sure. People are learning more and more about LCO and LOC method, in my opinion.
Okay, that's interesting. So now, second question. How long does it take you to detangle? And does it take significantly longer with the longer curly hair? Or does it not really matter as your hair gets longer? Does the time just pretty much relatively stay the same as you detangle with the longer hair?
Detangling. So detangling doesn't take me too long. I like to use a conditioner and then a deep conditioner every time I shampoo my hair. And I feel like if I use very moisturizing and hydrating products while I'm washing my hair, then it is much easier to detangle. And I use a different method where I'm using my fingers to detangle my hair. And then when I hit a knot, I actually take the time to use my 2 fingers, grab the knot, and then use my other 2 fingers to pull the hair like strand by strand out of the knot. So that takes a little bit of time, but it still doesn't really take me like over 20 minutes to detangle my hair, even with doing all of that. I feel like if I'm using really good products, a lot of the time I can just finger detangle very quickly within like 5 minutes and be done with it. Now, looking at short versus long hair, when my hair was shorter, I felt like it tangled less, so it did take a lot less time to detangle my hair. I don't remember having any issues at all with detangling when it was short, but as it started to grow, I definitely noticed that the ends of my hair tangle so much more. So yes, it does take me longer to detangle my hair now that my hair has grown out a little bit.
Okay, question 3. What type of products do you tend to gravitate towards? Like, is it gels? Is it creams? Is it heavy creams, light creams, a mixture of the two, sprays? And then what kind of descriptions would attract you to a product on the store shelf?
Okay, I am a product junkie, so this question is kind of hard because I love to try everything. But I will show you what I am using right now. I have gone towards more of the lighter creams, and I even use a spray leave-in now, which I would have never tried before. I thought it would be way too light for my hair, but I really love this leave-in conditioner spray. So I'm using all Innersense products. I use the Inner Peace Whipped Cream Texturizer, and this is one of their heavier creams, but even though it is their heaviest cream, it actually isn't very heavy compared to other products that I have tried. But I am loving this. I feel like it allows my hair to get more volume, and it's just not weighing my hair down as much as the heavier creams that I have tried in the past. And then the actual leave-in conditioner spray is their Sweet Spirit leave-in conditioner. And this product, I sprayed it in my hair initially, and while I was spraying it, I was like, this is not going to work for me. I looked extremely awkward spraying it because I just had never sprayed a leave-in in my hair before or sprayed any product in my hair before. But after I let this sit in my hair and I kind of like raked my hands through my hair felt so moisturized, and it was still light and fluffy. So I think I'm definitely going to try more leave-in sprays in the future. And then finally, for gels, I used to use the Diva Curl Ultra Defining Gel, but of course I stopped using all of those Diva Curl products because they were just really damaging my hair as well. So instead of gel, I actually purchased a volumizing foam from Innersense. And again, it's much lighter in my hair, but it gives me really good hold still. And I love this product. But I did also create a DIY gel, which contained flaxseed and oats in it. And that made my wash and go look so much better that I am going to look into other gels to purchase and I probably will incorporate that into my wash and go routine going forward. And the products that attract me on the store shelf, I am on a natural product and organic product kick right now. So anything that claims that they have all natural ingredients in it usually catches my eye, and I have to buy it and try it. So other than that, products that say that they are very moisturizing and hydrating, like I love moisturizing products. So anything in that area is what I would actually be attracted to and probably not leave the store without.
Okay, so in addition to that, someone in the Usi gang is looking for some gel recommendations. So she wants to know your 3 favorite gels.
Now, the 3 favorite gels, that is going to be pretty hard because I really haven't tried too many gels since that whole Diva Curl scandal and I stopped using their gel. I did try the Max Green Alchemy gel, which is a all-natural gel, and I wasn't really feeling it that much. It gave me okay hold, but I just felt like I got more definition and better results from other gels that I had tried in the past. I love the DIY gel that I created, which includes the flaxseed, like I mentioned before. So I think if I went into the store, I would probably try another flaxseed gel. I am dying to get my hands on the Curl Mix gel, so maybe that will be the next one I try, and then I can get back to you and let you know if I actually like that one. But other than that, I haven't really tried any gels or have seen any gels that I thought I would just love and have to buy.
I'm marking these off as I go, people. Marking these off. Okay, next question. This one's kind of interesting. Do you feel like you have to wash your hair more often as a curly-haired natural? A lot of people with my hair type, there are people who will wash their hair as often as every week, every 2 weeks, or even go a whole month before they do a wash day. And that is, because of dryness. But with straight hair or very wavy patterns, a lot of times I notice that all that they complain about is oiliness or greasiness. Okay, so being someone who's more in that middle range as a natural, do you feel like you have to wash your hair very often? Or just how often do you feel like, or do you notice other curly haired naturals have to wash their hair?
Ooh, interesting question. When I was wearing my hair straight the majority of the time, I washed my hair every 5 to 7 days, and that was because my hair would get extremely oily, probably once I hit day 3 or 4. So I would end up wearing my hair in a ponytail for the rest of the days, and then I would just do a complete clarifying shampoo every single time that I shampooed and washed my hair, and follow that with a conditioner and deep conditioner, and that was that. But now that I am wearing my hair curly the majority of the time and I am completely natural, I do feel like I have to wash my hair even more. Once I hit day 3, I am usually doing a co-wash, and then I do a clarifying shampoo, conditioner, and deep conditioner every 7 to 10 days. So I do the clarifying a little less sometimes, but I do feel like I have to add in that co-wash in between now because my hair does get a lot of product buildup. I feel like I get an oily and itchy scalp still. So I have to do something within the first 3 to 4 days after doing that clarifying wash.
Okay, second page. Okay, 6th question. How long does moisture typically last on your hair?
I really think that the length of time that my hair holds moisture depends a lot on what products I am using. So if I have just done a deconditioning treatment and I use really moisturizing products, do the whole lock method, then I feel like I can go probably 5 to 7 days and still hold in that moisture. I do, in my morning routine, always apply a little bit of oil to my hands while I am going through it, and I think that helps to keep that moisture locked into my hair. But yeah, I think the 5 to 7 days is what I usually shoot for. If I'm not using products that are extremely moisturizing, then I feel like once I hit day 3, I definitely have to add something to my hair so that I am getting more moisture to my hair. And that kind of goes into the previous question about the wash routine. If I'm using really good products that keep my hair defined and moisturized up to day 7, then I will forego that co-wash and I will just do a clarifying wash on day 7, and that is it. But it happens more often now with the products that I'm using, but before I started using these products, I definitely did have to wash and moisturize my hair day 3 or day 4.
Question number 7, and this one's an interesting one. When doing styles, do you find that you have to choose between definition and volume?
Choosing between definition and volume, yes. I feel like if I'm getting one, I am not getting as much of the other, and it drives me crazy. I'm trying to put together a routine where I can get a lot of volume and a lot of definition, and I'm kind of getting there, but I still feel like whenever my hair is big and fluffy, I do lose some definition. And if you have suggestions on that, if anyone has suggestions on that, please let me know, because that drives me insane.
All right. Now, question number 8. What does it look like when your hair needs a trim? And do you trim it curly or straight?
Okay, this question makes me really sad because I need a trim so badly, and I'm afraid to go to the hair salon because of COVID. I'm afraid to trim it myself because I have no idea what I'm doing, but I definitely need a trim right now. I think it has almost been an entire year. I normally get a trim every 6 months, but I spent 3 months in Africa, so I couldn't get a trim there. And then I came back and we were in quarantine. So I just have been so desperately looking for some way to gain the strength to trim my own hair. But yes, since I need a trim, you can kind of tell the curls kind of don't curl as much as they normally do at the ends when I need a trim. So you can see like this strand just wants nothing to do with the other hair, and my hair tangles a lot more at the end. So that's really when I know I need a trim, is when I'm trying to detangle and I can feel all of the tangles at the very ends of my hair. But yeah, mainly that, and then the look of it is just, it's frizzy and unruly at the ends, and it just doesn't want to do anything that I tell it to do. Now, when I can get my hair trimmed, I get my hair trimmed curly. I just think that it helps to shape my hair a lot better since I only wear it curly. And before I stopped flat ironing my hair, I got my hair cut straight, and I just felt like the shape of my hair when it was curly was not the same at all. It just didn't lay right. I didn't have the body or volume at the top. I just had like, I think they call it triangle heads. So now only curly trims for me.
This next question is literally the bane. Is it the bane or the vein? I think it's the bane, but the bane to my natural hair existence. Do you, as a curly haired natural, experience the dreaded
single strand knots?
I completely feel you on that one. I hate more than anything those single strand knots. I just don't understand where they come from, how to prevent them. They are everywhere. And I know when I first went natural and I first started noticing them, I had no idea what to do about it. I didn't know what they were. So I would just sit at work and just pull them off, which is so bad. If you want to get rid of them, you definitely should use scissors to cut them, but they were so annoying. I just could not stand them in my hair. So yes, they're everywhere. They are normally at the very ends of my hair, and I hate them so much. If they have not completely tightened yet, I will try to push the hair back through and untie the knot, which works every once in a while, but normally not. So they're just here, they're everywhere. I've learned to accept them, but I still hate them.
If I could trade not being able to get single strand knots for a day. Wow. And now for the last and final question. Do you find that type 3 or other curly haired naturals do protective styles as much as type 4 naturals? Just based on your experience and what you've seen.
I am going to have to say yes to this question. I just thinking back to the times when I needed to do a protective style, find a salon or a person to do my protective style, or have any questions about how to take care of my hair in a protective style, I always run through the list of what friends and families either recently had protective styles or that have them very frequently, and I always come up with a long list of type 4 naturals and maybe a couple, 1 or 2 type 3 naturals. So thank you, type 4 naturals. You guys are always my go-to for information on my protective styles, but I definitely have to say, at least from my experience and from my friend groups, unless I just have more type 4 natural friends, but definitely think that more type 4 naturals either get the protective styles more frequently or just get them in general.
Wow. Okay, so thank you, Ashley, for answering our dying questions. Some of these answers honestly were truly very enlightening to me. And I'm sure that there may have been a question that someone wants to ask, but that did not get answered in this video. So like I said, you guys, if you have another question to ask Ashley, just go ahead and leave it down in the comments below, and it will hopefully be answered. And again, like I said, if you are interested in checking out Ashley's channel, I left the link. I'll be leaving the link in the description, so go ahead and check her out. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, especially if we've answered a question that you've always wanted to know or that you didn't want to know until, we actually asked it in the video. So, just don't forget to leave that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn your post notifications on. And I will see you next time.